Got some switches here. Some, I forgot what these are called, but got a cheap pre-wired kit. Just to flip on the fans, handle charging. The house battery bank has a switch up there as well to charge the battery, so I'd like to tie that in here. And I'm going to try and squeeze that all in here, and at the same time make a new plate for this. And take a lot of the stuff out. This is pretty cool, having a auxiliary switch to flip on your radio if you want to listen to it with the keys off, or with the keys out. But I never use it. Also the generator switch, it's got some wear on the lettering, but I think I will also take that out and save that. If I need to reuse the wiring, I'll just put in a different two-way switch there. Check engine light, and I'm not sure what that one is, so I'll probably check that. Also, I'll take that out and just put a small LED in to save space. That needs to stay there. This is so I could shut off my inverter while I'm driving if I need to. But actually, it says choke. It's interesting. Check engine. Check engine light and a choke light. That's a pretty cool little indicator. I like this. Takes up too much space though. Or probably work out a bit better down here. Let's do that. Brown with white stripe and pink with black stripe is the check engine. Remember that. Don't really have a straight edge anymore, so I'm gonna have to just trace all the way around. No biggie, just a little extra trimming. Got some broken corners. I'll flip this here in a minute. In a second. Let's do this. So I'm not gonna trace right there since it's cut kind of weird. Just gonna mark some corners and then use a square and get that drawn up a little better. Also want a hole for here. Let's do a 1/2 inch down from the top. It's 1.5 inches centered. Make a line here. Mark to mark where I will center some switches. Go 1.5 inches out on the first one. I need one. Need at least one. The rest could be indicator lights. Let's just do inch. Check engine light, then we got fan light probably, and I don't know, something else. Inch spacing on all that there. Switch pod. Just measure the switches. It's 8 and 11/16 inches wide. Let's just call that 8.5, kind of center, 8.5. Half of 8.5 would be 4 1/4, and that will be the center. And half of 5 is 2.5, so 2.5 inches, 5 inches. All right, we'll cut out that middle part, and that should slip right in there. Go ahead and pull out the old fan switch and charging switch. Both the fan and the charger relay are operated by connecting ground, so I'll have to add a couple relays so the positive outputs on these will turn on a relay that's connected to ground. Okay, fitting good so far. Stereo's got a good tight fit. Stereo mounting plate. Very nice. Check the switches. Yeah. Ooh, I like it. Finally got me some proper cutting oil, cutting fluid. See how I like it. Very sticky. Feels like it'll stay on here quite well. Got a 1/4 inch on this, so that'll be the 5th notch. That cuts way nicer. I like this cutting oil. I like that cutting fluid, it helps a lot. But it is really sticky. I washed my hands like 3 times. Alright, pretty much all done. Put a bunch of connectors on here so I can take it off easy later if I need to change something. Got 2 connections for the check engine light and a positive connection for the red light. That's just grounded out here. I couldn't ground out the yellow LED because the ground is what is switched for the indicator light for the check engine. Red light, that will run down to the fan and give me an indication of when the thermostat has kicked in and the fans are running. A couple other spots for LEDs. I decided to move the windshield wiper switch somewhere else. Down below for right now, since there is already a hole down there from the other switches. I just thought I'd rather have LEDs up here. I'm sure I will come up with a couple reasons for having more indicator lamps up here. To convert positive to negative with a couple relays. They are all grounded to the coil side and to one side of the normally open connection, and the other side will be connected to the fan solenoids. These 2 to the positive connection on the switches to turn them on and off. Also added a couple wire clamps here, cable clamps for some wire retention, kind of hold everything in place and keep things from getting yanked out. And I would be using red to help indicate the positive wires and you know, make things a little easier to connect up, but I'm out of red 18 gauge. Yeah, 18 gauge. So I've got to use the black up. Oh boy, I am loving the look of this. I was a little undecided on painting this, but then I was pretty sure I wouldn't. Now I'm definitely not going to paint it. This just looks cool. This chunk of steel, some switches. Just checking how everything fits right now. We got some support bars. And the wires, I might have to, you know, these might have been necessary or helpful with the plastic cover or plate, but I don't think I really need it for this, so I mean, that's pretty solid. So maybe I'll just cut these out of here. They got these notches cut in here for the wires to go through. Should make it easy to bend. Just twist it inward, out of the way. Nice. Just like so. Easy fix. Boy, that bottom one just barely clears the switches. Spin them backward. How about that? Yes. There we go. That was the answer. Nice. Now we're in business. Didn't account for the nuts and bolts on that thing, but that made some indents. It'll be easy to drill. Yeah, nice. Now I don't have to worry about these pinching the wires on the back side. No, still make a big hole here. There it goes. All the way in there. Nice. Switch to power, which goes down here. Need to put in a ground and a ground for the relays. Let's just slip these in here. Mount them later if I feel like it. I think at one point I'd like to try making. Looks like this is a two-piece. I think I could just make something. I feel like I could take this off and make it out of steel. And then I got these two connections here. One for the fans and one for the charger solenoid. We'll put those on the outputs of this here. Okay, I got charge and fan labeled, so I don't forget. I'm going to do fan closest to me. That will get used the most. Probably, maybe. Depends on what I use the other ones for, but for now I'll just there's that. We got positive. Negative. Where's it? Check engine light connections. Crimped those with one reversed so they can only go on the right way. And then I need to put in, I'll go ahead and connect this. This will go down to the fan for the indicator light up here. Charge, I'll put that at the very end since that's closest to the relay or solenoid. Like so. Get the phone cord for the inverter. Got the radio stuff here too. Well, okay, that works. I was about to say that we don't want to put this in all the way until I check Make sure sound's coming out of the speakers and all is looking good. So let's give that a test. All right, looking good so far. Yep, we're good. There it goes. Fan works, and charger works. Might be getting a light bar in the future and a couple other things. For now, I just got 2. Alright, looks like we're all done up here at the dash, at the flight controls. Oh yeah, we gotta put some screws in there. Solid. Nice. Now we got some little stickers here. Let's see what we got. Funny, some of these. Got alien. Oh, here's a fan. Just the word. Oh, here's a fan blade. Oh, nice. I could put this one there, but let's see here. I think I like these better. They're see-through. See the red. I think might come through a little better. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, that works. Can always put some little labels up here if I want for other things. But I think I like these better. I just can't really see that lit up right now anyway. Maybe with the light off. At night, that will be handy. I think I like that best. This gets kind of blurred out. You can't really see what that is with that light on. It's a little too see-through on the white print. Yeah, I think I like that best. Alright, cool. Later on, I'm going to hook this up for the LED indicator on the cool down fans. We'll be doing that in the next video when I modify that a little bit. Help things cool down a bit better.